Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, on the behalf of our historic institution, thank you all for your labor of love and the pleasure of educating your graduating senior. And now, let us respectfully begin the commencement ceremony. Please stand or remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by Senora Wright. Gentlemen and brothers, please join me in removing your hats at this time. Please and thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you.
Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, graduates, family, and staff. I'm Mackenzie Richardson, a secretary, a senator, and the president of the Honor Society at Dunbar High School. Today, we are here to celebrate the dedication and success of the graduates. We've gone through a long journey of new beginnings, quarantine, online learning, and adapting to our return to society. We saw each other through many ups and downs, disagreements, achievements, grievances, and championships. We will keep with us the memory and friendships that we obtained at Dunbar, but today we are entering a new vital chapter of our lives. As we move into adulthood, we will carry the legacy of being a Wolverine with us. Being a Wolverine means that you come from a place of love and respect, a place where tradition is upheld and Black excellence is expected of you, a place where Black history and culture runs deep, a place where the staff is like family and will never fail to let you know when they are disappointed and when they are proud. Today is a day to be proud and honor ourselves as the Dunbar class of 2022. I would also like to thank and congratulate anyone who has supported us along the way. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Suzanne Lumva, and I am honored to be Dunbar High School's Class of 2022 valedictorian. I'd first like to say that you all look incredible tonight. Second, I would like to thank my family for supporting me throughout my life. I could not have done it without you guys. Lastly, I would like to congratulate my fellow classmates. We finally made it. I appreciate every single one of you and the countless memories that we shared. I believe all of you will become successful adults, and I can't wait to see the things you all will accomplish after today. Here's a bit about me. I am from Burundi, a country in East Africa, and I came to the United States in 2008. After going through customs, me and my family came to Dayton, Ohio. As a new immigrant, I struggled with cultural shock and language barriers. However, after a couple of years here in the US, I began doing great academically and remained at the top of my class throughout my schooling. Being influenced by the American culture and Burundian culture has undoubtedly shaped who I am today. It seems like just the other day, we were walking into Dunbar High School for the first time as freshmen. I remember 4 years ago, walking through the building, I would always get lost in its blue and white halls. I swear, each turn I took looked exactly like the last. Thank you to all the teachers who helped me find my way. We spent most of our freshman and sophomore years discovering who we are, where we fit in, and most importantly, who we wanted to become. Being a graduate is surreal, especially for our class. Many of us in this arena did not expect to learn online for close to 2 years. Due to COVID, we missed out on so many possible experiences, and we had to adapt our learning styles to get to this point. But we continuously pushed forward. While attending Dunbar, I've learned many life lessons. One of the most important things that I experienced was getting a better understanding of who I am. I know there are many people here who have struggled to find themselves. And from my experience, I would like to let you know that finding yourself takes time, and it is a continuous process. Many of us fear the judgment from others, and that stops us from being our true selves. But if I gave in to that fear, I would not be standing in front of you all today. You won't get it right the first time, but don't let fear stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. We are graduates now. Let us seize the moment of opportunity and create a better present and future for ourselves and our families. We can all make an impactful difference in our communities. All we need to do is put in the effort, time, and dedication. I'd like to say a couple of words by Mr. Paul Laurence Dunbar that speaks to my heart. These words are from his poem called Encouraged. Because you loved me, I have much achieved. Had you despised me, then I must have failed. But since I knew you trusted and believed, I could not disappoint you, and so prevailed. I am standing in front of you all today because several people believed in me, including myself. Since coming to Dunbar, I have learned so much about myself and others. It has taught me the strength of a true support system, that I cannot do everything alone, and that everyone has a story. This class arrived in 2018 as children who were unaware of their potential, but we will be leaving in 2022 as young adults with a realized vision, ready to take on the world. Thank you.
Superintendent Lally, I, Dr. Sean Mandel Henry, the 12th principal of Paul Laurence Dunbar High School, hereby certify that each of these students has met or exceeded the graduation requirements set forth by the Ohio Department of Education and the Dayton Public Schools. Each student has earned 20.5 Carnegie units in the required courses and has met either the 2022 or the permanent graduation requirements as defined by the Ohio Department of Education. Superintendent Lally, I present for you and your acceptance the Paul Laurence Dunbar High School class of 2022.
Good evening. I would like to extend my welcome to the parents, the honored guests, the staff, and especially the graduates. The past 2 years have truly been a challenge for each of you. You didn't get to finish your sophomore year. You were remote and without many activities your junior year. And you wore a mask most of your senior year. However, each of you accepted this challenge and did what it was needed to be done to reach this day. You are prepared for whatever happens in your future because of the resiliency and commitment that you developed during your high school years. As you go forward, remember that you can do whatever you choose to do. Make good choices, remember the values that you learned from your family, and do your best. I wish you well as you move into your future. Now, as the superintendent of the Dayton Public Schools, and by the power entrusted to me by the Ohio Department of Education and the Dayton Board of Education, I do hereby accept these candidates for graduation, and I release their diplomas to be presented during the ceremony. Board Member Sampson, it is my honor to commend to you the Paul Laurence Dunbar High School class of 2022.
Good evening, Wolverine Nation. Along with Board President Will Smith, Vice President Jocelyn Reinert, and the entire Dayton Board of Education, I, a Dunbar class of '89 alum, would like to extend my sincere congratulations to the Paul Laurence Dunbar High School class of 2022. Before I recognize the class of 2022, I want us to pause to say thank you to a few individuals. To all the administrators, educators, and support staff of the Paul Laurence Dunbar High School, thank you. Your willingness to educate, inspire, encourage, and love your scholars being recognized this evening is worthy of recognition. To the parents and guardians, thank you. I want you to know that you are kind of a big deal out here. Not only are you a multitasking rock star, your sacrifice in wanting more and better for your child doesn't go unnoticed. I want you to know that you've done a fantastic job in assisting your child to get to this point of accomplishment. Now, to the class of 2022. You have overcome many obstacles and challenges over the last 4 years, but guess what? You've made it. We are here this evening not only acknowledging your academic excellence, but we are here to recognize and honor your resilience, your tenacity, and your drive. I know that there are some of you who thought you wouldn't make it to this day. But guess what? You did. As you prepare to turn the page to the next chapter of your life, I want you to remember this moment. I want you to remember how you kept pressing through the loss of classmates. I want you to remember how you persevered through a pandemic. I want you to remember that during the tough times over the last 4 years, that you were tougher than any trial that you had to face. I wish I could tell you that the next chapter of life will be easy, but I can't. What I can tell you, though, is that everything you need to conquer and achieve every chapter of your life after tonight, you've already got it on the inside of you. Whether it's entering college, joining the military, beginning a career, or taking another path, you are well prepared, and we are confident that you will succeed. How do I know you will succeed? The Dunbar class of 2022, they're champions. Dunbar boys won the city championship in football, baseball, track, and basketball. The Dunbar class of 2022, they are achievers. 20 students earned their Yellow Belt Lean Six Sigma credentials, 10 students completed their leadership credential, and 12 students completed their Rise Up certification. The Dunbar class of 2022 are scholars. 10 students will be receiving a full tuition scholarship for their first year at the Central State University. This class has earned more than 150 hours of college credits through College Credit Plus courses. And lastly, I know that you will succeed because this class was awarded $1.75 million in scholarships. Now, on behalf of the Dayton Board of Education, I accept these students commended to me by the superintendent, and they shall be hereforth deemed graduates of Dayton Public Schools, and they shall be hereforth bestowed with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities afforded to graduates of this school system. Class of 2022, I want you to know that we believe in you. I wish you much success in everything you set out to accomplish in and for your life. Always remember that you are a Wolverine. You now become part of a lineage of greatness. You will now join the ranks with other great Wolverines. Carry with you the skills and knowledge you took from your time as a DPS student, and know that your Dayton Public Schools family will always be here to support you. Now, family and friends, please join me in congratulating the Paul Laurence Dunbar High School class of 2022.
Donovan Ori Ewing. Alea Arlan Ramona Marie Robinson. Eric Turatsinsi. Marcus Ruel Gomez. Tashaya Tiffany Woodard. Omer Hussein Muhammad Ali. Gabriel Alex Daniels. Nathaniel James Roberts. Carl D. Ballard. Courtney D. Ballard. Garrett Lee Bibbs. Aaron J. Boyd. Marquel Jeremiah Brown. Sae Dion Brown. Jayshawn Jamone Bryant. Jaquan Dominique Bunch. Milan Terrell Burris. Trayvon Michael Calloway. Dejanay Winifred Armstrong. Camille Elizabeth Brewer. Trinity Dawn Browett. My love, Marcasia Chalet Dancy. Jamaria Deshelle DeLay. Vermeria Quajane Farley. Malaya De Renee Lachey Fritz. Anaya Chase Garrison. Doriana Cachet Hogan. Jakayla Lanell Jones. Anthony Elijah Carlisle. Christopher Cleveland. Mylan Gerald Clements. Timothy Levon Clemens. Johnny Lee Coleman. Desmond Dontre Davis. James Kevin Donaldson. Jamal Daquan Foster. Shamar Stefan Foster. Nakai Donq Gay. Janaya Jones. Maria Leon Cifuentes. Muriel Antoinette Rain Linder. Layla Nicole Milliner. Tierra Dominique Moore. Alexion Moulton. LaCrissa Janera Perdue. Asia Janie Perkins. Amari Nicolette Phillips. Tayshawn Matthew Harden. Almir Kieran Harris. Jaden Michael Haskins. Good. Ante Mauricio Hester. Jayon Sharon Darnell Hicks. Javier Dorian Johnson. Dontrell Dwayne Judkins. Enoch Patrick Cabrera. Enoch Patrick Cabrera. Darian Deshawn Leslie. Malachi Lee Lucas. Rayana Elizabeth Reed. Mackenzie Monet Richardson. Rosinda Maribel Sales Gomez. Zanaya Janae Marie Sanders. Put your hands down. Zanaya Janae Marie Sanders. Diamond Latae Lynn Shelton. Naisha Lynn Simon. Kiana Renee Smedley. Tamar Brandolyn Cherie Smith. Cassidy Enora Smithson. Anthony Dwayne Mack. Reggie Tyrone McComb. Malik Trevin Morrow. Iradakunda Isaac Munyandindo. Brandon Michael Montgomery. Lamar Anthony Lynn Payton. Luis Enrique Pelagio Cruz. Devin Lamar Rogers. Bobby Allen Sneed. Rodriguez Uwase. Angel Jeanette Taylor. Tanaya Lee Thomas. Umwiza Umulisa. Umwiza Umulisa. Gabriana Cheyenne Williams. Janaya Sincere Wynn. Denicia Danae Woodall. Sharnaya Jacia Worthy. Ashton DeMar Wagner. Isaac Joe Walker. Jeremiah Lee Wiggins. Bruce Michael Woods. Gabriel Jeremiah Young. Sochi Arias Salutatorian. Suzanne Irumva Valedictorian.
Good evening. My name is Donovan Ewing. I am the senior class president of the graduating class of 2022 from Parr Lawrence Dunbar. I will say that we have been through a lot these last couple of years. It was rough, but we've persevered through all the adversities we've encountered. Some of the adversities being COVID and the loss of classmates over the past couple of years. Despite what life threw at us, we pressed forward to our goal of graduating. We look back around and remember our peers along the way, thinking that could have been us. But I am thankful for the ones who are sitting here today. We made it. We may have struggled at some points, but we pushed through to the end. In our future, I know we'll all have different struggles. However, these past 4 years have shown us that no matter what comes our way in life, we can overcome it. As we part ways, I hope that we may continue to press through every obstacle life throws at us. And remember, no matter where we go and what we encounter, we bleed blue, and that makes us stronger.
Sit them down. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, let us prepare for the recessional. Family, please, no one move at this time. Please listen to the following instructions for the recessional. Superintendent Lally, Board Member Sampson, and all who are seated on the platform will lead the recessional, followed by the faculty and now the graduated class of 2022. Parents, guardians, and families, please, out of respect to the recessional, please remain seated in the stands until the recessional has concluded, and then exit the stadium straight ahead. You'll meet your graduate in the lobby, and please exit the stadium together. Graduated class of 2022, please remain seated and wait for the cue from your senior advisor to rise and join the recessional. On the count of three, Superintendent Lally, Board Member Sampson, and all who are seated on the platform, faculty and staff, please stand with me on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. And this is the conclusion of the instructions, and we are now prepared for the recessional. And with that being said, on the behalf of the Dunbar family and the Dunbar administrative team, parents, guardians, family, and especially the graduated class of 2022 who bleeds blue, always remember and never forget that we love you, we trust you, we respect you, we expect the best for you, and we expect the best from you. Thank you. And that is all.